Welcome, welcome, welcome to Story Time with me, Miss Sheila. I hope you're having a wonderful and beautiful day. Today's story is called Santa Claus and the Three Bears. And I have one bear, right up here. See him? And Santa Claus right there. And a gingerbread man and Rudolph up on the shelf there. So let's get into the story. Santa Claus and the Three Bears. I'm wondering if this story might sound familiar to you. Once I get into it, let's see. Once upon a time, there was three bears. A great big papa bear, and a middle-sized mama bear, and a wee little tiny baby bear. And it was Christmas Eve, and they were busy decorating their house with holly and berries and icicles. So there they are, the papa, mama, and baby in their beautiful house. Papa Bear was bringing in a tree from the forest, and Mama Bear was preparing Christmas pudding. And Baby Bear was busy getting in the way. Even though he was a baby, he was still pretty big. He's already getting into the pudding. Do you do that when your mommy is baking something? Get into it already? Oh, look at that Christmas tree. Beautiful. The stockings were hung and the tree was decorated. When Mama Bear called everyone to dinner, she put the Christmas pudding in a giant, great big bowl for Papa Bear, and she put some in a middle-sized bowl for herself, and she put some in a wee little bowl for Baby Bear. But when they sat down to eat, the pudding was too hot. Let's take a walk while the pudding cools, said Papa Bear. When we can see all the Christmas lights, said Mama Bear. I'm coming too, said Baby Bear. And the three bears set out together. Look at that. They're going for a walk to go see the Christmas lights. There's Santa and his reindeer. Meanwhile, Santa had finished delivering presents to everyone in the southern hemisphere, and he was halfway through the northern part of the world when his sleigh landed on the roof of the three bears' house. All three bears were on Santa's list for Christmas presents. The house shook and rumbled as Santa Claus tumbled down the chimney. Santa stood up, brushed himself off, and he looked around and saw the pudding on the table. After eating milk and cookies all night, the pudding looked tasty and warm. Oh, so Santa wants something warm. And look at him spying the food on their table. Ooh. So this might remind you of another fairy tale. Christmas pudding? What a splendid idea. Santa took a spoonful from the great big bowl. See? Ooh, 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 ooh. This pudding is too hot. And tasted the pudding in the middle-sized bowl. Oh, this pudding is too cold. He decided to move on to the pudding in the wee little bowl. This pudding is just right, and he ate it all up. So he took baby bears. Then Santa Claus sat down in Papa Bear's chair. Oh, this chair is too hard. He sat down in Mama Bear's chair. This chair is too soft. And then he sat down in Baby Bear's chair, and it was neither too hard nor too soft, but just right. So then Santa bounced up and down a little bit just to get comfortable. Oh, and the chair broke, and Santa landed boom on the floor. Oh no! He broke Baby Bear's chair. Santa picked himself up and decided he needed a little nap before continuing on his way. He took his sack and went upstairs, where he found three beds in a row. Santa Claus lay down on the bed on Papa Bear and said, "Oh, this bed is too high." And he got up and tried the bed of Mama Bear. "Whoa, this bed is too low," he said as he rolled off onto the floor. You see him rolling onto the floor there. And last of all, Santa Claus tried the wee little bed, a baby bear, and it was just right. So he snuggled under the covers and fell fast asleep. There's Santa sleeping. Could you imagine finding Santa Claus sleeping in your bed? That would be a sight. By the time the three bears were returning home, Papa Bear looked angry. Somebody's been eating my pudding, Papa Bear said in a great big voice. Somebody has been eating my pudding, said Mama Bear in her middle-sized voice. Somebody's been eating my pudding, said the baby bear in his sweet voice, and they ate it all up. The three bears looked around and saw that someone had indeed been there. Somebody's been sitting in my chair, said Papa Bear. Somebody's been sitting in my chair, said Mama Bear. Somebody's been sitting in my chair, and they broke it all to pieces. Three bears ran upstairs to see if they could find the mysterious visitor. Somebody's been sleeping in my bed. Somebody's been sleeping in my bed. Somebody is sleeping in my bed, and who could it be? The three bears looked at Baby Bear's bed. They saw lots of white hair, a red jacket covered with soot, and sticking out of the bottom of the blanket were two black boots. It's Santa Claus! Oh no, and ho 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 ho, oh ho 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 ho. Promise you won't tell anyone you saw me, please. Then Santa reached into his sack and pulled out a great big present for. Did you say Papa Bear? Nope, it's for Baby Bear. He got the biggest present. And a middle sized present for Mama Bear, and a wee little present for Papa Bear. Baby Bear was very happy. Can I open it? Not till morning, said Mama Bear. Morning? Oh, I better get going. Three bears felt the house rumble and shake as Santa went up the chimney and back to his sleigh. Sorry about the chair, Santa said. I'll bring a new one next year. And with that, Santa shook the reins and the sleigh took off into the night. And there the bears the next morning opening their presents. Wow. Wasn't that a cool take? And if you guessed that it sounds like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, that's exactly what it sounded like. But it's Santa Claus and the Three Bears. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time with me, Miss Sheila, keep shining your light bright. Merry, Merry Christmas. Bye.